The Steels, when Iron Forge determination destination is Vegas at Allegiant Stadium there, and yet there's so much women's tag team division. The Bellas, and they are right in the mix. Tana, the current Hall of Famers against the future, plus a fascinating matchup. Will the clock strike Tiffy time in heated rival? The former champ wants more, and Kit Wilson is still reading. He better put down that poetry. Jelly Roll, who's being a good sports dad. Week after Kid attack, now Jelly gets it over 12,700 here at most here. The accelerator is floored. Incredible drama unfolding surrounding Cody.
Show me that puts that smile is the World Championship gold. I have came into the picture, and I didn't know, but last week, Cody.
Hearing the voices in your head, and when the bell rings.
Voices in my head, talk to me in the WWE Championship.
Last week, man. What you did to Cody.
With Mark-ass stooge. I'm done.
I'm worried about you. Judge for the worst version of ourselves. You became a better man. But I know the real Randy.
I know I was out of line, but how do I fix that? How do I...
I love you, man.
I know. Listen, I'll go to the ring right now, and I'm gonna fix. You forgive me.
Ladies and gentlemen, Chamber win, but it seems like it has structure and statement have been clear.
Than the Randy Orton that won pathway to WrestleMania. A long-term friendship with head of that WrestleMania showdown was not loud enough than breaking a bone in the wrist to anybody who thinks.
I stood in this ring. He looked me directly in the eye. That he needed. That each and every one of you, version of Randy Orton that I can be. Then he told me he wanted to the voices. The thing is, I've shut them out. I've been thinking a lot about Nazi and how I'm going to leave things championship. Out of nowhere. But I'm listening to those voices in my head. Everybody know I can't. It's all of your head that is the problem. But there is one person that's got my ear. Person outside of my head whose voice always raised. Oh, are you serious right now? You want to come in the ring? A job at this place? What the son of?
Well, and I was going to say to him, laid out after that microphone.
Matt Cardona with that.
Well, Cardona's here to fight. He's come on.
Hey, yo, Nick. You got something to say, so go ahead and say it. I've been very impressed with you, all right? And if you're becoming a major player here on the Blue Brand, I'm rewarding you with the ultimate spot in this business.
Oh! I gotta call my mama.
Yes. I gotta call Lad. I gotta tell Sam
Gingerbread. Trick Williams is going.
Are you serious? That's right. Don't hate.
Nick, we're only a few weeks away. I gotta know.
But, all right, here we go. Look, Sammy, things haven't been going your way as of late. Okay? It's valuable real estate, Sammy.
Nick.
Guys with my messages. I don't have a spot for you right now.
See you soon. Hey, back with this one. I'm starting to like you, Nick. The Nick, oh, say Nick. You got the gift, don't you? That's how you do the job. It's that way. Sammy. Oh, Sammy.
I have a match at WrestleMania. Just you.
Introducing first, the Bella Twins! Yeah, that's in second straight week and only his second.
That's it, right where I want you.
You wouldn't be shots. I'm always hated you.
To the walls in the main event.
Bury you.
Here, WWE World is returning to the nation. You got a return of the fan favorite experience history and the lineup, Cody, Rodman, and more. Photoandautograph.com. It is going to be a
Looking for you everywhere. Where you been hiding? I hope then where were you? I've been looking for you everywhere. He is. I need you to make a match. I'm the one that broke his match between me and Matt Cardona. By the end of the night, man, the voices are going to take over. Trust me. Trust me.
Okay, try. Go cool off somewhere, preferably.
Good luck, Matt Cardona. It's twin magic time with the Bellas.
All hail the queen.
And their opponent, and Alexa Bliss!
dynamic combination of sharp. They were so close to getting that goal. Lost the other a championship match
against the Irresistible Forces, and the corners tonight have each cost, albeit inadvertently, of course, things themselves, and that hasn't sat well. Unity to climb back to the #1 contender.
So what is an incredibly deep division.
Oh, Devils.
Pittsburgh. Where you're going to see compete against Bayley. Now, unfortunately, tonight, the tag team division. That we're not out here.
You're right. The twins are so hot when we're, or everyone cheering. Fake, phony ass friends down the show too much. Not with us.
I mean, to call them wannabe because he and two teams that were so close to a couple weeks.
Yeah. Monday, one of these two teams may well be in the cards for the Irresistible Force. Why not keep a very close eye on some
Could counter that.
Early goings here. Yeah, it's a walk in. No. Strong message to Charlotte Flair. Of course, Rumble had her first straight back in at champion.
What those Flair chops feel like as. Just a couple weeks ago, Bliss was in Bliss before things were interrupted by the Bella Twins.
This one looking really sharp. I don't think Alexa Bliss caught sight. Legal is the woman in.
Realizing that at all. Look at there, having to try to fight off the
Finley. NXT for the Bella Twins
as the. The Bliss as she gets set.
Nia have both thrown these women own medicine to the champs.
It happened last week. As Charlotte championship effort as the
Nikki Bella taking Alexa Bliss is being tying that.
Now doubling up for the suplex.
And I'll tell you right now, just sitting gleaming golden.
Didn't you? You had to invite it.
It's graffiti, and it's the worst kind if the cameraman shoots it.
Please don't. Bridge, I know how you like that sort of stuff.
Ringside at all times are the Irresistible, and Charlotte Flair need to lock in so menacingly at ringside.
By the Bellas, as you see, holder of Alexa Bliss.
Well, it's a team in Alexa team who have been together since the chemistry of the. Alexa Bliss desperately trying to available to her. And they
is Bree.
Break that one up if necessary.
Tag team division is the Bella Twins going up against the champions are ringside.
Thus far from the Bella Twins. And Alexa Bliss has taken a ton of it.
And she gets a Charlotte Flair. No! Back together. They hadn't competed together since work. It never, ever goes away. They're dismissed from the apron.
Yeah, no ring rust in the past couple of weeks with one another on a division.
Brie going back up top. As she did, working on
going precision attack, just unparalleled, ever locked in their history. Oh! Well, great counter. Fresh!
And did they ever need that? And Flair chops, sending him out for Nick.
For the game for just the right time.
Oh, what a...
They completely on peak Flair.
Mania 42 signed. 3 weeks there at the show. Nia and Lash.
Well talk.
Alexa Bliss made by Brie.
And from a position to stay alive here. Again,
and now you see the teamwork there, able to grab Brie's.
In the nick of time there was Charlotte Flair.
Mode is activated. Oh!
Bliss at this point, astoundingly.
Oh, what a
resting.
Your winners.
Well, the taunting apparently got a little too much. I don't think Brie Bella even saw Charlotte Flair incredibly unhappy about. Chaos now ensue irresistible forces over the past several weeks.
These teams were in position. Everything just disintegrated after the win by the Bella Twins. Oh, man, just ragdolling Alexa.
Whoa! Hey, at Raw, Bayley and
Lawler on SmackDown. We're ready to deliver
ahead of their showdown at MSG.
This is top, and you are seeing 4 of the very best.
Well, it took a whole grouping to turf out the powerhouse tag, who are unified, and Nia Jax, but crucially, that'll be the case on Monday night.
Down in the tag team match, the Bellas won a major role. This women's tag team
incredibly heated. I'm going to be fair to Brie Bella. I don't back on tape afterwards.
Speaking of partner, R-Truth.
Taste of Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea.
It's a tag championship, R-Truth. But ready for war. There was a time of year to win some.
Only their 3rd match as the WWE Tag Team.
Is that 6 inches? Hey, put all this on Nick, all this credit. Judgment Day is back because we kicked you out.
The tag team. My dog. What's up, Truth? Oh, we do this every week, Truth. Wait.
That ain't it. What is he talking about?
What?
Judgment Day bout back with you. We getting a hot tub.
What? I'm just saying. God, thank you for that. I was so confused because I'm not a wrestler, but you get the biggest match you're in. She's big and she's strong, but you are somebody that needed to get their ass humbled. It is media. Anyways, I got a match with Kiss Wilson.
Hey, Donald! I
need you! Don't even.
Oh, my. Occupied. But I wanted to say congratulations. You got some gold again, my dude.
But I fully expect you to get your one.
Go handle this Jade business.
Weapon.
All right.
Mommy, Rhea Bloody Ripley, next.
Walk in like you own the power.
Acknowledge me.
Own it. Make it walk out legendary.
Daddy said I'm ready to take over NXT Stratton. It's Tiffy time! They made me a superstar. They took me, but it's also me over the top. Champion!
Stratton NXT.
Winning the NXT Tour of the Business.
Tiffany Stratton, Women's Champion!
NXT Center, and eventually you develop into...
Lewis on Saturday, April 4th. Tickets are born in the NXT North American Championship.
I'm sorry.
What the hell were you thinking?
No, see, I got this. Our problem is you two didn't stick the line.
Oh, you know what? That's what you think.
So you can't blame us. Champions. And we will do whatever.
Okay, yeah, we will. This isn't over.
Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome
Rhea Ripley, who fears for the WWE Women's face-to-face with Jade, who is what shocked everybody.
Are we talking, or are we gonna do something?
Nah.
Exit. That was until 2 for. However, Shockingly, suddenly, it was Ripley finished off with a jaded Southern's on the road to WrestleMania.
Well, roaring for Rhea Ripley.
I know. I was fully not get her hands dirty. Was for BFAB be so desperate? Then that's fine. Care what I gotta do or who. I'm dressed for any Come on.
Coming.
Jade Cargill looks back up.
Slick for somebody that got. They think we can? Y'all think we? They didn't join me. And if you think you're gonna, you already know what it is.
I'm glad you said it. Thing to make sure you out here.
No,
This ain't about backstabber. As long as you're the one who gets the reward. Yeah, this is not your show. You heard what she said. Grinding for decades, just like you. Exactly. Attention? Mm-hmm. Nah. Now. And I mean, why wouldn't we? With Jade, what you see is
want to get your ass beat tonight. These people fool. You're not even. You are a guest.
Oh man.
All this. And BFAB today.
I'll teach BFAB tonight. Oh, no, I'm going to teach her like I'm going to teach you what wrestling is, Jade. She's going to realize real quick that I'm free down here then. Let's get this.
Road to WrestleMania.
Hell yes.
Against BFAB next. And BFAB wait as Rhea show the actions of a week ago when they were attacking Rhea Ripley.
To do something, there was no slowing down a second. Mi-Chin getting in on it too.
WrestleMania will be Rhea.
Well, it looks like Rhea. Oh, here we go.
And there's the bell. This thing does out.
This was inevitable. That's the problem for Rhea. There are three badass
wig kicks.
It was like a
from Rhea.
kick.
Days away. Oh, she's lining up Riptide. She get to Rhea.
Well, here's the benefit of, I don't care if you're the face of women's wrestling. 3 women with this level.
Mi-Chin. And now the deal that was brokered as she presents her 360 of booze.
Weak, but it's the same view of her opponent in 3 wins champ, Jade Cargill.
That goal to be on the line in Vegas.
Inspire, zone in. Last week, it was. No?
No! Look, you're right. On your own and do it on your own. You could do. Stay away from the TV and
Because of the curse.
There is no curse! Not when you step in gum or your peck.
Your phone fell in the toilet.
Disgusting city. Pittsburgh. What you did last week? Master Inspire Zone in, okay?
Master Inspire.
Say, I have a question. I was wondering, were you and not me? I have the machismo.
I'm good looking.
You are.
Oh, very nice, very evil.
#1 live podcast in the world.
Have you seen these auditions?
Hey, of all time.
Gotta be a part of the show. A priest and a rabbi walks into a bar.
This is gonna be it.
Saturday.
Removed when 2 men were not that Two and Drew McIntyre.
Jacob Fatu!
Olympia, and you took that from me here to fight. And if anybody, what the hell is wrong with you? Now you want Jacob, and now I'm gonna cause chaos all night.
You cost me my spot at the time. Suspects me, huh? I'm gonna put a sleeper on me.
Cannot contain the Samoan weapon.
Everywhere. Between them that can
that you endured last week, crashing off the side. Do you think it's smart to be here right now?
Stubbornness, anger, windshield, my head is still pounding the building. I took him with me to fight. But if Jacob wants to, he took everything from me. A man's got nothing to lose.
How do you not jive to this?
This is scheduled for one fall. In Platinum singer-songwriter. Oh.
Yeah, what can't Jelly do? Journey and dominated Kit Wilson.
Tonight, you're fat phobic, a jerk. But hey, Jelly's really fat.
Too far for Kit Music Star, which culminated too as Kit Wilson continues toxic masculinity problem.
They're absolutely not a problem.
As toxic at looks
inspiring.
His opponent from Buckinghamshire, Kit Wilson.
Jelly seeming instant ranting.
Hold on.
Against.
Stop that music, Jelly. You crossed the line last. I have to defend the honor. Jelly, about your willing. You falsely claim you met lover. Oh, from erotic. Start talking, let's go.
He attacks with the poetry book?
Well,
match for the first time. Wilson, first time Jelly Roll's ever been in singles act.
A relative championships in NXT.
Oh!
And is. Would you look at a man between the legs is not a.
Transformed himself. That was bionic. Oh, the kick from.
John. Oh, no!
Oh, and Jelly.
Well, that wasn't very sporting catch. Very toxic trait.
What the?
But give him the poetry box.
Light reading later to Tim. As soon as he turns his head, Kit.
Ring Jelly Roll. Music, you're an A+.
Coming in for that uppercut again.
Say to detoxify our roll.
Global Super dominating musical art challenge here.
Oh, he's an old school like something else. Right there, Kit Wilson, that is read. Jelly, when you get to the business end of this,
has heart.
He has heart, but he has warning.
Yeah, but he
Don't
took
come
damage.
back.
Damage and
right now, because
oh, Jelly Roll. Oh, and Bailey. I like that. Right,
Kit Wilson. Let's take another Bailey.
Stealing in the industry and then applies that.
Just listen to this.
Oh, and Pittsburgh loves it.
Cody Rhodes / Dusty Rhodes. Oh, God. It could be dream time. Keepers all of Pittsburgh. Oh! Like a trick out of Randy Orton's SummerSlam.
Great friends Randy Orton a week ago backstage.
Perhaps will help you now. It cannot help you again on victory. Get your hands. Words wasted up by Jelly Roll Joe Tess.
Wilson, Kit talked about his will, his first singles match, and he is staying.
And it did not get the job done. Wait up.
Oh, what a great counter.
By power advantage here over Kit Wilson.
Back to the choke slam. Yeah!
No!
Jelly Roll!
Well, that is the most shocking here. Somehow on ever singles match, poor Kit Will, the music star now, has just cemented his credentials. First ever win.
Jelly Roll, the victor, toppling Kit Wilson. A week ago, but he wasn't. How they meet up in a match later. We'll take a look back at what and and limited seats are available. Elevated viewing experience on your screen and get yours now. Can you head to the ring? Here's what happened.
So said to me right before I came out here.
My brother's on the warpath.
Can't do anything without his cousin. Thing that pissed me off. And I'll tell you, respect me and call me old. Acknowledge me. I come out here best in the world. You done got hit in your head a little bit. Your damn mouth. Brother, hold on. What you doing out here? Time you get emotional, brother, you don't think. The OTC.
As I can. Get your.
I think you should stay. You need out for punking out. Jimmy trying to get involved. Joe, they get him more. Stop. You know what to do. And snapped. Young boy. Tribal chief. No, I run things here. Father.
They are set. The world Punk in just anticipated WrestleMania.
For this family, I do it out because I know how great we can actually be this family. But I cannot lead this family. And so for that, but you know who? Roman. Look, so you finally gonna take a shot up there?
I got pull out solo.
The challenge match. Introduce 210 pounds. Oh, hey!
We're just taking. Who will step to the challenge?
This way.
Rated T.
That's super cool of history with name on a canvas for fans can have their name printed on the actual nights in April. Don't miss your chance to be part of the show.
Well, talking about cementing his reputation, his legend, and his runs. And who is going to take up his...
Oh, Quebec, Canada, weighing in Zayn!
So it's of Sami Zayn, and we saw how Williams is going to have a chance at WrestleMania. Sami with an instant
full circle moment. Go back champion Sami Zayn. Process that was then continued by Dragunov. Took the title from Dragunov to try and take it back once again. Wow. Oh, I'll tell you what, Joe. On planet Earth, there is professional wrestling there.
When it comes to Trick Willie.
Trick Williams and the kind of mania match. Not quite sure who that's going to join us once again at ringside. Oh, here we go, Joe.
Hold on.
What space? Here we go, Trick Willie.
Size 15. See Sami Zayn looking over to the side.
There, please, for Mr. Trick Williams. Not as good as you.
You know we got a match here. You need other adjectives. Ooh.
So
the emotion can't wait to remedy so much.
Well, Carmelo Hayes has generally struck against the United States champion. And wow.
Talk about the latest instant.
Let's talk about it. You know, Trick Williams isn't down. The SmackDown match of the year so far. But let's parallel that, or copying on, Alistair Trick Williams.
He's seated right back in that. And Carmelo Hayes here.
Trick Williams a little exacerbate the issues that when he lost that title match against then
And all of a sudden Carmelo Hayes as Hayes reek. Three weeks to go, so path there to WrestleMania. Meanwhile,
I'll tell you right
taking
now,
on all challenge.
NXT and of course Raw, SmackDown, looking as desperate.
You can understand why when you consider where just the recent frustrations. We've been listening tonight when he received the news from him.
And a tap Zayn can do that massively grown that he is going to be
incredible.
I mean, one of Carmelo Hayes, a man who is that word you pull that move off with accuracy. Down in the process. He's with a 3 count for Carmelo Hayes.
Very vocal crowd us at the home of the NHL's Penguin. Well, you mentioned big kick.
And now you're saying in control for large portions of the match, and refusing to die off.
States Championship was answered. Title. Sami early was a week ago for a Sami Zayn match. He got the news there aren't current plans for that if he could pull this off against Carmelo.
This one, but once again, Sami Zayn fights it down to get himself back. Anyone in history, but he can't.
Oh, incoming!
Comparison to the Impact. Take another look at staring daggers into Trick Williams tonight. We're hoping that Sami Zayn, Aleister Black match.
Yes.
Oh, what a bullseye! That any human being can have a sword from Carmelo Hayes. This guy is an example of why Carmelo Hayes is hit.
As he's into the cover, you can
sight Joe. Dirty Diana Connect is Carmelo Hayes.
So much, but the wear and tear. First 48, but encountered by
Zayn. It looked like it was game over. A little pop-up and a nice power kick out, and that's what it's all about. The now swinging in the favor of Zayn.
Oh, his own, of course, the open challenge. And the Sami Zayn foundational to that.
Into the match, bodies are hurting, need to kick in. The instincts of it. Melo is on a generational rear.
And the superplex down. What a battle here. States Championship with the open challenge.
This has turned into the workhorse child here on SmackDown sooner or this Sami Zayn. Of course, Steel will remind you of the Trick and a couple of years ago. Both former Zayn and Carmelo Hayes.
Throughout this arena.
Tumbled in a heap. But again,
always finding a way, and
book pin from Sami Zayn. Still, unless you have that heart and drive. In favor of Sami Zayn.
Trick Williams.
You've got to keep it you, but in part because he looks so.
The reason Sami's looking over, but maybe it is for you. Of energy, try to bring this. Going to counter back and forth. They go center, and it is Carmelo who
can cut her there, but it's a. Saying what a match. Ringside is Trick Williams, who of course last week a star, and that offer was thrown back in our experience. Trick Williams better than Trick Willie.
In Pittsburgh, look at this scene, massive. Sami Zayn, who earlier tonight found out he's trying to change that right now. Around his waist.
Been going through personal and career as he catches a glimpse of the glimpse of the United States compass, like getting a big.
Trick Williams sitting ringside here. Cools has been a thorn in the side of Sami Zayn, causing momentum here. Sam explode. Could that turn?
Hayes right where he wants him.
Oh, first 4 kicks out.
Oh my God! Normal competitor. It is right. 1, 2, 3. Case closed. It's Sami Zayn, the heart and.
Perhaps all the emotion, all the bubbling over, is being funneled with.
Melo has a couple of other tricks and it sensed the danger, but now a second bite.
Oh, is looking for nothing but net, but up out of his seat on that one.
Well, it's like the energy buzzing here. What is Trick Williams grabbing? I mean, are laid out in the ring since the opening bell.
And he's got Melo on a Sami. Oh, a bit.
But you don't look a gift.
To take advantage of it. Oh.
And Nick Sami Zayn.
Fine. The Tituslemania. Sami's
unintentional as right as best to punch, I think. Carmelo Hayes, and now Carmelo. Sami Zayn, who's been on a major twice, nails the goal. 3 weeks.
To all smiles and the United away.
I'm sorry to stop you. I spoke to Drew earlier.
That's a good question, Kathy. I come all the way to Pittsburgh with respect to you. I'd rather speak to the people.
Pittsburgh Steelers. Joe elsewhere, but you know what? They're here tonight.
Oh, spread the wealth, lads.
Oh, Nick. I know real estate's tight on WrestleMania. The chips at WrestleMania, right? So, sitting this one out.
First of all, congratulations. Fought at WrestleMania. Sammy, WrestleMania?
Yes, sir.
Against Trick.
Beautiful.
Sami Zayn, can't wait for that one.
And please welcome the Samoa.
Listen, there are a few effects. The limping from Jacob Wade.
Yeah, chaotic sight. Team of Fatu. Now, this was just the... who basically lost control for this a bit in a hugely fine climax. Both men scaffolding outside the arena in the aftermath, and clearly battle.
Yana. Been and it got to do hell. You try to take rear, huh? You try to take off my kids' table, Drew. Kicking my teeth down my throat, hitting me in the head with the top, huh? You thought hitting me and banging my head on the cord? Hell, you thought throwing me off the hell no! Hell no! Hey, Drew, standing. As I got air and knees weak, Drew, I'm gonna dog walk.
The victim. You accuse me of a crime I didn't. Guilty until proven innocent. Straight guilty because you're a damn. Then she got out. You stole title. You stole WrestleMania. Taking food off your family's mouth. That's my food. I want to look me into your stupid beady eyes because I'm.
Enough, you just stay right there, Jacob. This to me, especially after talking of each other again here tonight, by, let's say, that's right, Drew McIntyre, Jacob Fatu. You two have become liability. I won't be held responsible. WWE vacations, no countouts. The referee, there will be a winner because sanctioned.
For these two, currently.
To beat appetites for destruction, and now they get to do one unsanctioned match.
I feel really to apologize, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah, man, come on.
That was there last week, man. And y'all been friends a long time. Cody's on the way.
Out of my fight tonight. If you want to sit with Randy and Cody, fight. I want to kick Randy's ass tonight.
Randy calling him a marquee student. No, you can't win. Just to fix you.
If I would have just let Randy alone, maybe there would have been a chance. So is it Leva?
What's that?
Tiffany! Got off on the wrong foot. Get deep.
You know what, Chelsea?
A very big match tonight against Julia and twice. I feel like I would be a great resource. Hair attacky time. So it's Tiffany time.
Also means you've lost it.
You gosh, disrespect.
Accompanied by Kiana, the Women's United States champion.
Two-time U.S. champion Julia with action against Tiffany. Now Tiffany and Julia not
Madison Square Garden. Drop while Roman and Pac take it off.
And he's not done yet.
From the world's most famous arena. Next.
NXT will be bringing one of its to the world on Saturday, April 4th in St. Louis. Only the best stand and
Deliver's going to be awesome. Joe Hendry in a fatal 2K26 cover stars today and play the Then, Now, Forever together. A great night here in his challenge he took against Carmelo Hayes. And here is the as Tiffany Stratton.
Opponent from Prior Lake, Minnesota.
So, Tip States champion Julia Kiana of noise about taking the US Unity tonight. Title not up for grabs, and it will be hard to argue against. So this is a big, big chance.
Mentioned from a couple weeks ago, Julia attempted to interfere with Kiana James.
Look, Julia Ching, WWE for the past couple of years, have taken a championship from any Julia for not really wanting to have any Tiffany Stratton.
Of course, over 300 champion Jade Cargill was able to climb that. Tonight we saw Jade Cargill and Rhea Ripley.
Talk about Tiffany Stratton, arguably incredible year as the champ, lost. And then think about this year. Guaranteed her a main event at WrestleMania. Followed then would have guaranteed her a main event. Guarantee at all that Stratton is even the end of this industry.
Which we've seen. Rhodes was in a similar position up until a few minutes ago.
Yeah, and Stratton of her caliber, a competitor who much she deserves a spot on a drop kick there. And a real beating in the early goings in this one. Kiana James, the official rep, being into her knee.
And Kiana James start.
Well, Kiana James is razor sharp. Kiana James, and this apparently was rope. And guess what? It appears it is.
And now things have turned around for
human being has that confidence back.
Oh, in that basement.
Kiana James on the outside must be instrumental in getting Julia back on top. Struggle.
Good match.
Oh, boy. Especially if you're in the ring with her, like
looking for. Able to get that right.
Of Tiffany Stratton looks to have run dry. Well, Julia gets to do whatever she WWE Women's Champ. It has been thus far for Tiffany Stratton at this point. Julia, if she gets the upper hand.
Julia, the Women's United States champion, Tiffany looks to rally back in front of this.
About 3 or 4 minutes of overwhelming. When she gets a wind roll is Julia, but that
are down. Stratton has put a target on Jane. She thinks she can disrespect me. She'll put her in
that power that she packs. Of course, we know the rated in the power stakes is a
great gymnast, great.
Perhaps the greatest at house.
Looking
real
for that
range.
Cartwheel out.
And now it is Julia outside. Kiana James again to go haywire here for Julia.
Julia able to threaten.
Yeah, that burst of pace and burst of to it is Tiffany Stratton.
Still coming through just when she needs it.
And some real bite to the offensive.
Lined up. Arrivederci.
At this point, taking a ton of abuse.
After the recent attack from Julia.
On the United States champion, especially.
Trying to climb
the ropes every single time.
Tossing Julia away. Target to put it away.
On from Tiffany Stratton, United States champ. Watch this impact. United States champ somehow manages.
She got every bit of it. What a smart move. Well scouted. And that rolling senton.
Time.
Pretty over. But instead comes up. Your winner, Julia. The knees of Julia there.
And that is exactly what Julia made her assist from Kiana James.
Excuse me, brought you two to SmackDown.
Well, if you saw, so Lyra and I had to come over here and tell them who had beat it into their heads, but now, Nia, there is to those tag team champ Square Garden when we get it done.
Well, thanks, guys. Safe travels to Raw.
I appreciate you.
We got exactly what is a moan in his red.
Weeks of Obafemi Monday. That is coming. On our way.
How narrative. This one to beat the one in 20. You're gonna be victimized.
See nobody do that. Into this slam.
beings at Wrestles
of the night and on anything Vegas.
Sami Zayn, we all too go what age in history.
Stephanie said that should Vegas for the win.
The major projects actually will be
in events in CM Punk G in just
cashed in there. Cody Rhodes, a WWE champ, one-on-one
moments ago, saying Cody.
For one fall, introducing first, 180 pounds, the Lion.
A week ago, we heard from Miss Lyrics, and those lyrics were how he exploded, just as he did to Matt.
Completely out of control, and that you do not want to be anywhere can risk like his opponent's wrist break occurred last week in 18.
I can't be held responsible for the WrestleMania. Matt Cardona ran. And of course, Vegas is going to be hosting the ceremony. It will be at Dolby Live at Pacific Time, local there in Vegas. Of course, Dennis Rodman announced sale now via Ticketmaster for the whole collectively taking this deep, the mystery mentoring phone calls.
And his opponent, 30 pounds, Matt.
And of course, an injured Matt Cardona.
I admire the bravery, but it makes, oh God, he just used the cast as a effective measure.
I mean, consider injured like that, and what Randy Orton did.
Hero chance, but perhaps with that cast. Cardona, oh, gee.
Something extra on it.
All right, well, I'll tell you, begging, and Randy Orton are all clear of the Viper. Almost took the security guard's head off right there.
Oh! Used to do more and more damage a week ago.
Hell,
oh no!
Is Orton doing here? Enough to break the count of the. Oh! Is not doing anything to protect.
Brutality of Randy Orton continues.
Just an ice colding.
Oh, Rough Rider!
And Fona, and somehow, just when it looked like Matt Cardona from Orton.
Has been done again.
What was completely rocked with that Rough Rider was Cardona, but I think caught in the arm there perhaps. And this just goes to show Matt Cardona was where that gets you against someone
of Randy Orton has done a team.
Completely soul crime is standing up for his
last week, who stood up and said something made ever since.
Everybody isn't dead, say it to the face of horrified. And poor Matt Cardona.
Orton's looking to rip off that bone in the left wrist.
Oh, God. Oh, vulnerable now is that joint, and Inch want to step in here and just call the whole thing off.
Nick Aldis earlier saying, give me cover to start the evening.
And rather, he just wants to prolong.
That is exactly what it has been. Right there, the left wrist that was pinned in.
Targeted on those end this.
Just said you see that post right there.
Stable as they come. Those are the body of the 14.
He's writhing in tails. RKO!
It is over. Cardona here.
And he does.
Here is your win!
Loud and clear message to anybody else. Stay back.
To Cody
Rhodes. Hold on.
What is it? Cody is here at. Has arrived. 14 days.
Cody is in. Certainly based on what we just see, guards need to redouble their effort to drink.
Video cameras and his entrance into the back of the arena as Randy
Rhodes and his formerly great friend, very little in the way of broke the news that he was heading of Cody Rhodes is the ring after just decimating poor Mac. Boding about what is about to happen for disaster strikes.
Meanwhile, preemptively and instead, or seen here on SmackDown, Randy Orton of Cody Rhodes, 14, and then he doled out Cody Rhodes. He trying to contain him. I'm just here to talk to him, he says. They are not talking. Center.
Cannot believe that anyone was buying the Cody Rhodes coming the way of Randy Orton. Security, just lads.
Security.
Where this one is going to go.
Dumped Randy. Oh, the steel chair is back.
Cody Rhodes completely frenzied.
Cody is all
away from the WWE champ.
The desk. And a bit of control.
Orton clearly worse for what you now blocked by these security guards. Flash. Absolute mayhem here at ring officials to get a grip on this thing.
By Rhodes, right hand after right hand, down on his head.
Yeah, and
American Nightmare. The undisputed right to his WrestleMania.
Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton, there may be no hold. Welcome to your worst nightmare.
Orton, who now is on top of Cody. Spurred.
Complete pandemonium. Randy Orton perhaps has had enough, but no.
Referee
dropping anyone who comes near with Rhodes. Cody digging deep into the is off limits between these two.
2 weeks of stewing.
Randy. Now Orton is built.
Hands had been landed flush as secure. These two,
well, their best.
Two men who 2 weeks ago were discussing. Cody said Vegas, he's gotten it early, and Cody
exhausted, completes a new level. This is Mania here on SmackDown.
Jelly Roll has now entered the ring. Where's Jelly Roll?
Someone has to play the piece.
Oh, an arm! A Viper! The piece got dropped.
That tells you point in time.
Happens. Now concerned for 22 days to the now and each man's.